subject line, please state the nature of your crisis.
Hey everyone, welcome back to the Hero Factory Nostalgia Reviews. It's William Ferno here today with Evo this time from the Brain Attack Wave. Without further ado, let's get into it.
Go long, guys!
So with Evo here, this is the last of the smaller heroes I'll be reviewing. Of course, I love the Brain Attack packaging as usual, and of course for the smaller sets at this time, it came with 400 game points for the mediocre Brain Attack game that you could get on your phone, or I think you could play it online too. Not sure. On the back here we have the combiner model between him and Aquagon, which is unique, to say the least, and a couple functionalities and, you know, just your basic Lego packaging stuff. Along with the instruction booklet here, because this was a summer 2013 release, the comic in the beginning of the instructions changed a little bit, so if you want to look at it you can, although it's pretty much just your basic animation cells to give you the basic introduction to the plot. Then you have the advertisement for the game here, and you have another combiner model ad, and in the back here an ad for that that phone filter they had in the app. And again, I just have to point out that this did not change, I don't believe. If the camera would focus, that'd be kind of nice. Yeah, as you can see, 4:20 a.m. was the time they chose for that, so that's beautiful, that's amazing. Without further ado, it is Evo O'Clock. So let's get right into him here.
Oh, that was fun. But I posed for so many pictures, I think I'm frozen.
This has to be one of my, like, more favorite smaller sets of the Brain Attack Wave. I can't say this is my favorite rendition of Evo, but honestly, Evo's never been one of my favorites to begin with. I feel like his designs have always been kind of weird and clunky, so this might be my favorite just because it comes off as probably the smoothest and the best execution of the character. I really do like how he is now having the underwater theme to him, and I like that they've carried some of the aesthetic over from the earlier Evos with the spikes kind of on his arms or in his hand here, and then obviously with this helmet here he's carried over the look from his Evo Breakout look. And I had mixed feelings about Evo Breakout as well. So let's get on to some of the stuff I really like about this set, and the first thing would be the trident here. I love the trident, and I think it really, for some reason, it goes really nicely with the yellow and blue, in my opinion. And of course, it has some posability to it, so if you want it to be in different angles and such, you can do that. And it spins, which is pretty cool, you know, just to emulate kind of his abilities from the TV special that came out in the same year. Bit of a weird design choice to make his head green, I think, but because they do have a blue head they could have used. Kind of looks clunky, but you can't really tell through the visor. And again, I love it when they use these visors that weren't printed, because those are very versatile and can be used for a lot.
Evo to Zip, how many of these creatures have been taken over? The service canals are clogged with these guys. Down the drain.
But I mean, overall here you have a basic hero build, basic posability. If you really want to, you can just do this and make the trident even more posable, and then he kind of just has a dagger here in his other hand. You know, you can do it that which you will. But one of the cooler things, I think, cooler functions of the set is, and they've been doing this with the breakout run so far, is that you can put the trident on his back, and they smartly did this with one of these double-sided, I guess you would call it an axle connector that connects with a pin in the center, so that you can just seamlessly throw the trident on there. And it does look pretty big. It does look pretty, like, clunky on his back, and you know, there's no real place to put this little dagger they have here. I think maybe they want you to flip it around. I don't know. Whatever looks better for you. But this looks a little bit better to me. But this does make him look a little bit back heavy. But at least, you know, at least they're giving you the option to put it there. Not, again, if there is any criticisms with this set, to be honest with you, they're not going to be that severe. Because it's a small set and they're doing a pretty creative thing with it with this trident. And therefore, I just don't really have too many complaints with it. Again, I do like how this feels like a very solid combination of the Evos throughout the years, especially with this armor piece here. And of course, I've said before how I really do enjoy the Brain Attack torso design with the claws kind of protecting the hero core. And of course, they keep it nice and simple here with Evo, making them yellow. You know, to be honest, I don't know if I can say much else about this set. It's a pretty simple set. He looks pretty cool though. Like, again, I love the underwater aesthetic they've given to Evo. But you know, it's not one of my favorite sets ever. But it's a decent rendition of Evo, and it's certainly better than the rendition of Bulk that we got this wave.
And return the creatures to normal.
Good tip, Bulk. Way to use your brain.
So for a smaller set, I think you're actually getting a pretty decent load here. Again, love the weapon, love just the general look of this guy. But again, to reiterate, he is a very basic hero character at the end of the day. Okay, that is pretty much all I have to say about Evo. Again, I'm sure you can find copies of this set on eBay or Bricklink if you guys are inclined at all to purchase these old Hero Factory sets. We are coming up on almost about 9 years of this guy being around, so it's kind of crazy. Anyway, we will be moving on to the first villain review next week. It's going to be Scarox. Thank you guys for watching. I'll see you guys next week.
Good, because even we can't keep this up forever. Has anyone seen Surge?